Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the New York Yankees. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, this should be fun.
Well, you can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams have fought through so much adversity to get here. When you get here, you forget about individual statistics and you play for the team. When a team is able to do that, they see themselves go to another level, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the mound now, Eri Yoshida. And Singy, she's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does she have a feel?
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Second inning set to go at the plate. David Fry. Right-hander kicks, deals. Bunting for a hit, first base side. Takes it himself. One up, one down.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there.
Next is the speedy first baseman, John Wiggins. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. A gigantic blast. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-3. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
John Wiggins stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 6-5. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Man at first with 1 gone. Tanaka digs in for the Guardians. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. Jimenez around second, on his way to third, and now a wide throw to third.
Just a simple ground ball the other way.
And up next for New York, John Wiggins. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He powers that one out of here. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 8-8. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for New York, John Wiggins. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. And they tack on 3. It's 12-8. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just... Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ballgame to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Singy, we saw plenty of offense in this one.
Yeah, no doubt, and they were wearing out home plate. Just look at these numbers. I mean, we were treated to a lot of fireworks in this one.
The 12-8 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding. Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the New York Yankees. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Sasaki. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone?
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. A massive home run. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 1-1. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Second game of the ALCS. And stepping in for the Yankees, John Wiggins. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. His 6th of the series. It's 2-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And up next for New York, John Wiggins. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that one fouled off. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we
swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He powers that one out of here. His third home run of the game, and they add on. It's 9-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time in the postseason to go off at the plate like this. With a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
One down, and next for New York, John Wiggins. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the center field. And the postseason success continues for him.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against the fourth inning proved to be the real turning point. They looked locked in at the plate after that first time through the order where it just seemed that they were off balance a little bit. But once they started really recognizing the pitches, everything started to click.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
And your final 11-3 for Chris Singleton. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched than the first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, Gavin Williams.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So digging in, John Wiggins. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He shoots one out to right. His 8th of the series, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
2 outs, nobody on. And now the first baseman, John Wiggins. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Base hit. And that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit with 2 out. Well, Singy, here's Jose Ramirez. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground to first, could be two. There's one. Out on the toss to the pitcher. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering.
2 on, 1 out. And stepping in for the Yankees, John Wiggins. He's already homered in this game. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they take the lead. It's 5-4. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And up next for New York, John Wiggins. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. There's a swing and a drive. And that is gone. And he's gone yard again. His 10th home run of the series. It's 10-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like that.
And next for New York, John Wiggins. 4 for 4 with 3 homers and a single. On a line, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
The bat, the right field.
This team has been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3-0. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused, come back for the next game, and close out this series.
Your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying and welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Rick Vaughn.
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision. It didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Man at second with one away. Here's a big power threat. John Wiggins. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. A 2-run homer. His 8th of the series. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And stepping in for the Yankees, John Wiggins. He's already homered here in this one. Well struck right field. Serrano going back. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. That's 9 homers this series. And they add to the lead. It's 5-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. The Guardians trailing by 3 here in Game 4 of the ALCS. Grounder might be 2. Kim. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Just kind of sailed that throw.
4th game of the ALCS. And the batter now, John Wiggins. And the pitch. Swings and sends a rocket to right. 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over.
Now it's the power speed combo. John Wiggins. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around.
Tanaka digs in for the Guardians. The 0-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Kim. 1. Back to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
A bunt, and it's popped up to the plate. Ow! And they defend the squeeze perfectly. They thwart the bunt attempt and end the inning. 1 left for the Guardians. They're down 5. It's 7-2. 2 on with 1 out. John Wiggins stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Coming home. The relay throw. The tag out. But he's back safely.
Well, clearly being aggressive on the base. Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team can't wait to get it started.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.